If you're here on or before February the 13th, I want you to trust that there's something here for you. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. I wanted to start with 3 spirit animals that are crossing your path tied to Friday the 13th. All right. And they're bringing you some guidance and they're acting as your allies as you're moving through the next 13 days of your life. All right. So we have the Puffin Queen coming forward first with a message about true colors. So someone is showing you their true colors. Believe them. This is not the time to become colorblind. So once again, someone is showing you their true colors. Believe them. This is not the time to become colorblind. And we have your second spirit animal, the Leopard King. You may have seen these animals around. So contain your ego is the message. Guard against arrogance. Stay humble in your successes and mindful of the lessons failure can teach. So once again, contain your ego at this time. Guard against arrogance, stay humble in your successes, and mindful of the lessons that failure can teach. And your third spirit animal is the Macaw King. You may have seen a macaw recently. The message it brings is expressing yourself. Don't hide your unique voice and perspective. The world needs to hear from you. So once again, express yourself. Don't hide your unique voice and perspective. The world needs to hear from you. So look at that. So these are your spirit animals. And we've got a message to you directly from the universe here. So let's see what the universe wants to share. Restate your desire. Spirit is encouraging you, the universe is encouraging you to restate your desire. So the message here, oh my goodness. Ask yourself what you truly want. Timing will align when you ensure that your desire is not just wishful thinking. So once again, ask yourself what you truly want. And I sometimes feel like this is the hard part, is really understanding what it is that we want, to have clarity around it. So they're encouraging you to cultivate clarity within yourself around something that you desire and restate that desire. Timing will align when you ensure that your desire is not just wishful thinking, that it's actually something that you desire to create, right? So that's coming through. And the red, her outfit is so beautiful. And, you know, I don't know if you have an outfit like this or the image of this woman is resonating with you in some way. So let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting the Tower card. So some of you are going through a Tower moment experience. Now this card is prominent. It is going to be in the background because it's a major arcana card. So the Tower moment you may be experiencing in your life, either in an intense experience or a subtle one. What's happening here is there's an old structure that is falling away and there's a new one that is being built. And whatever this is for you, it's outdated. It doesn't belong to you anymore because you've outgrown it. It doesn't fit. So it has to fall away. Okay, so there's a purpose and a reason behind what's happening here. So the Tower card, and we also have the 10 of Swords. So there is an ending that is happening, and you know what? The number 13 represents endings and new beginnings, and where we feel the most discomfort is in the ending part, right? So you're experiencing an ending somewhere in your life. This could be an energetic ending or, you know, something more on a personal level. So the 10 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Wands. This is happening. This Tower, this 10 of Swords is happening because you are expanding in your world. You are growing. This is a growth experience. It's like you're breaking out of a shell in order to grow and emerge and become this higher version of yourself. So this is what's happening. It's a process that you are moving through. And Friday the 13th is supporting you in whatever this ending is, bringing you the strength that you need in order to emerge into the new. So that is the Three of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I'm just going to spread these cards around so I have them all in my view so I can flow through them. I love the colors that are coming through, and red and deep orange seem to be standing out quite a bit. So these colors may be showing up in your life in some way. I'm feeling a lot of passion and creativity, that your soul is desiring to express. So there is this like ignition that is happening within this ending or completion period. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its energy, its message. It's almost like you're sending someone good luck by sharing this reading with them. Okay, so the numbers that are coming through today is the numbers 16, 10, and 3. These are light codes that you might be seeing somewhere in your life right now that are just connecting you to this energy and Friday the 13th's energy. Okay, so with the spirit animals, it's kind of like a black cat that crosses your path, or some sort of a superstition. This is how these spirit animals are coming in. And there's almost like a shift in belief or shift in a story, some sort of a lore. Okay, there's a shift happening here. And there's some sort of fear that I'm getting, some sort of a fear attached to something. Which is really the fear of loss of control here. This is the Tower, the loss of control. This could be, you know, your identity that is shedding away. This is something tied to the past, which you no longer are. You're now moving into this new higher timeline, this new experience. And this is you stepping into the unknown. And I feel this is where the fear comes in. Right? The loss of control, the identity shedding, and then stepping into the unknown. This is the Tower card. And there are bits and pieces that are falling away from your life, are falling away from this comfort zone, this space, this energy that was once created that may have served you for a certain period of time, but it no longer fits. So the need for change you've been feeling for a while. And what Friday the 13th is doing is, it is the energy of transformation through endings. So you're moving through transformations with the experience of endings in your life. And this is a process that you are meant to go through in this human experience. Your spirit form having a human experience. Your soul is evolving through this. And this Tower moment, it feels like it's a life change, like a major life change on an energetic level, on a spiritual level. And there's an awakening that is happening here as well. The Ten of Swords, again, is feeling like you've hit rock bottom, and then the Phoenix rising. It is you gathering the pieces and then rebuilding again. Not all is lost. Loss are actually going to become your gains here in this experience. And there's something that you have learned through this. So this is coming in as something uncomfortable for you, something that feels like you have to put a lot of energy and effort into moving through. And there's, you know, a lot of emotions that are tied to this. I'm getting devastation here. Of course, fear is in the background. There is resentment. There is, I feel forgiveness is something that needs to be practiced here with this. There's some sort of heavy energy that it's like peeling away, but needs to be peeled away through you forgiving something or forgiving yourself, even with this Tower card. And, you know, we resist endings more than beginnings. So there's this feeling of resistance here through this card. And, you know, true colors containing your ego, expressing yourself, I feel is tied to the boundaries. And, you know, maybe a shift in a relationship as well. I'm definitely getting some sort of dynamic that changed in a relationship or in a certain commitment or something like that. Right? And it was a structure that was built. There were like dreams and there was some sort of long-term plan around this that I feel has come crashing down. This is something that it's so intense, and I don't feel that Friday the 13th is actually bringing this energy in. It's something that you've already been experiencing or have experienced. And it's almost like the dust is settling from this. And now we have the energy of the number 13, the transformation through the endings in your life. So as the dust is settling, you are now rebuilding. So for some of you, there's this, you know, gathering the ingredients for the recipe of this new life. Even though you don't know what it is, it's almost like you are exploring to discover what that is. Right? And there are remnants and little bits and pieces of the past here and things that you are healing through. It's like it's stripping everything off of you and it's asking you to start fresh, and don't be afraid to start from the beginning somewhere. And this is also about a brand new day, you know, treating each day as a brand new day. It's not a continuation of yesterday, right? It is a fresh, brand new day. And just like the sun rises for us, they're encouraging you to rise every single day like the sun does. I'm seeing someone who, there's like darkness here with the Ten of Swords. This might be the Tower card. And it feels like the dark night of the soul experience. And this is something that it doesn't leave your house. It's almost like it's happening behind closed doors. There's something here with the Tower card. But now it's coming out into the open. You can't hide it anymore because it's so obvious, right? So it's something that you are meant to face. It is something that you are meant to outgrow. So there's growing pains that are coming through the Tower card here. And the Ten of Swords is the releasing and the calm and the peace that you bring to your mind, your energetic space, your, you know, your energetic body. Right? Peace of mind. This is something that you're being called to cultivate. And that comes through my readings a lot, is the peace in your mind. I feel this is really important because we live in an information age. We have a lot of things coming at us and our mind can be super full. And, you know, there's a lot of energies that can influence us and have us feeling lost and pull us in all different directions. So this is something that is being cleared and dissolved out of your experience. And maybe it was something that was behind these doors in this tower, but it no longer belongs to you because you've outgrown it. It's expired. So there's a major shedding and releasing and letting go that is happening. And this doesn't have to be a negative experience for you. This could be something that is more in the background, something that you've been feeling within yourself. And you have been finding that you are gradually shifting and changing. These are your beliefs, everything that is happening internally. And, you know, this version of you that is emerging, and how you're going to see this in your external experience is through the changes that have happened in the last year or so. The people that you are connected to and not connected to, you know, the way that you feel in certain situations with certain individuals. Right? What you're eating, you know, what you're thinking, like it's changing and you're going through the waves of that change. And there's so many different kinds of changes because there's an energy of chaos in the world right now. There's an energy that is clearing in order for something to end. This is on a greater scale, but it's definitely showing up in our individual and personal lives in some way, some form, right? So no, this is a clearing of the path. It has to fall away because it doesn't belong here anymore. You're in a different timeline. So this is where you are in between this process, and they want you to trust yourself in this process. Remember that whatever this is only temporary. This too shall pass. And there's something beautiful that is coming out of this experience, right? It's like you're outgrowing your clothes when you were a child, right? It's like your teeth that are falling out and the new teeth that are coming in that are meant for you as you grow older, right? It is the skin that is shedding on us and the new skin that is regrowing. It's cells that are renewing, regenerating, right? This is what I feel is happening, is you are going through a regenerative experience over the next 13 days. And this energy is coming in on Friday the 13th. It is incredibly powerful. And it's not that your day is going to be like all magical and stuff. It's more on a energetic level, something that you're going to feel. Okay, so those of you spiritually in tune, this is already happening here for you. You've been feeling energy shifting. You're going to have to share with me in the comment section below what it is that you are seeing, what it is that you're feeling, you know, what kind of dreams, how is spirit communicating to you? And I'm definitely seeing more darker energies coming through this reading that are coming through in some of your lives, like darker colored animals like black cats, black dogs, bats, black mice. This is why I chose this deck. I was called to read through this deck, is because there's a darker energy moving through the collective. And this darker energy, again, doesn't necessarily mean that it's negative. It just means that some of you are shadow divers and you're diving into the depths, into the shadows to clear what no longer belongs, something that you know that you have to clear. This feels also like you are unlearning things from your childhood, what you thought to be true. But now that you're living your life's experience and you're firsthand experiencing things, there's this truth that is shifting into something different because maybe you were told that that was once truth. This is the Tower card, and I feel there's a lot of stuff that is packed into this place. You know how when we move from one house to another, oh my gosh, I hate moving. It is so stressful, right? When we moved from our city house to the mountains, that was one of the most horrendous moves we've ever had. But here we are in this peaceful place now. It was only temporary, right? It was something that we had to go through in order to get here. So you are moving through something in order to get here to this Three of Wands. And what a beautiful experience this is. It feels liberating. I feel you are breaking free from some sort of a tower, some sort of layer, some sort of a shell, some sort of a bubble that you felt safe in maybe, and maybe it didn't feel right even though it was safe. It just felt like it wasn't you. So there's this breaking free and being liberated, having that experience of freedom here, right? So I see you standing here and I see you choosing a path, and the path here is incredibly clear for you. And this is where you are expressing yourself. The number 3 is the frequency and vibration of expression. It is creativity. It is a channel that we create in order to share what it is our soul wants to communicate through creativity, through being constructive, productive, like whatever this is, it is flowing through you. There is no block. Everything has been shattered. It's dissolved. It's left in the past. And now you're in this free, new, open field. It's like uncharted territory for you. So for many of you in the collective here today, there is a beautiful thing that is unfolding for you on an energetic and spiritual level. And you are supported in so many ways right now. And I want you to take a look around to see where that support is. It might be coming through a person, maybe your environment, perhaps something that you are doing, the way that you are feeling. It could be meditation or exercise, right? There's something here that is connecting you to this wonderful experience of abundance, right? And community, working with people. There's something here you've been waiting for that is coming in. And this waiting has been there for a while. It's almost like you're trying to figure things out and you're not exactly sure yet. And then you become sure. I'm seeing someone who's going through the process, making that decision, sealing this in their subconscious, and then that subconscious now doing its work, creating the change that is necessary in order to align with this new frequency and vibration that is aligned to your desires and your dreams. And again, it's through you that this energy is rippling out into the world and then being reflected back to you. So the Tower moment for you is almost like a course correction. It feels like, you know, this, whatever this is making room. It is making way for something new. If this frequency were to stay here, then you'd be here the whole time. Nothing would be happening. But you're not meant to be here and you know it. So you're acting on it. I'm seeing you participating in the co-creation of whatever this experience is. And your spirit animals are crossing your path, bringing you awareness around something that you need to know as this is unfolding. And here, I feel like the February the 13th is a checkpoint for you to restate your desires, right? To reclaim that energy. It's time for you to course correct or make necessary changes because perhaps you may have gone down a path that isn't really in alignment with what you desire. So you're being redirected here. So there's a lot that is going on through the layers of energies that you are moving through. And, you know, I love hearing what it is that you're moving through and the element of Friday the 13th, whether through superstition, lore, pop culture, is in the background. I am definitely feeling songs or something that, you know, you might be watching that is tied to Friday the 13th. Definitely, I'm getting a poster for the movie Friday the 13th. And a lot of those kind of fear-based pop culture things. But this day, this number 13 has nothing to do with fear. The fear is based around the resistance that we experience with endings, right? Beginnings, I find that they're easier than endings, the letting go part, because it's been a part of our life for a long time. And because we get used to it, it's hard to get unused to it. So there's that unlearning and then building again. So that is the Three of Wands. There's something coming in. It's almost like you're reaching this point that is giving you a broader perspective, an understanding that is allowing you to see more. So there's something here happening in this process that is bringing you wisdom, guidance, and knowledge. And it's coming through you, right? It's you that's activating everything. It's you that's creating it. So that's what's coming through these cards. I wanted to now pull the Other World Oracle deck. This is the energy behind this day. And this is the guidance that Spirit is wanting to share with you as you're moving through it. Past and perfect are coming forward. Past and perfect. So you might be resonating with the image of this card. There's something here from your past and something here that's perfect. Okay, so the past whispers a perfect story, every detail untouched by time. The past is an illusion, polished by memory until it gleams with impossible perfection. But the past was never as flawless as nostalgia paints it. It was imperfectly lived just as the present is now. Recognize that the beauty you seek is never behind you. It's actually unfolding right now. The calling of this card is to release the illusion of a perfect past so you can embrace the unpolished brilliance of the present. And the guidance this card brings is honor what came before, but do not let it anchor you in the waters that no longer carry you forward. The past was perfect only in that it led you here. Build something new, not as an echo of what was, but as a foundation for what will be. So the past is falling away, making room for the present and the future. Okay, so this is your message here, past perfect. This is, and we're going to now first seal your reading now with an angel number. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to seal this reading here. So we are getting here for you 1818. You are meeting destiny. This is what's happening here. This is what this day is bringing in. So you are continuing on your mission here. This could be in your marriage, twin flame energy, working together for good and triumph, right? So they're calling you to continue on a mission that you're on. And there's something here to do with marriage. There may be some sort of shift again in a relationship dynamic. Again, twin flame, working together for good and triumph. This is golden light that is coming in for you. That is incredibly powerful. It's life-changing when we experience this golden light energy. And it's coming to you on Friday the 13th. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.